rendition of Oh Holy Night that I just like because people just hit every note. Goosebump moments, that song. Like the down on your, that part. Oh my gosh.
You need to have a playlist of just all holy night renditions.
I was thinking that. I think I was in a store the other day. It was playing. I was like, which one is this? Who sings this one? Yeah. Who sings this one? I think it was Mariah Carey, and it was, so beautiful. I am just a sucker. What about you?
I was thinking about this today because this morning I kept putting on repeat Kelly Clarkson and Brett Eldridge, Under the Mistletoe. Yeah. Dang, because I was listening to a Kelly Clarkson song because she came out with a new Christmas album called Glow with Chris Stapleton.
Love that one.
Oh, my God, yeah. So then I got in a Kelly Clarkson rabbit hole, and dang, she can make a Christmas tune.
She is just, she's got some pipes on her.
Run, Run, Rudolph. In my car, I think I sound freaking amazing.
Oh, God. The acoustics in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Kelly, is that you?
Same. I know. Celine. Hello, everybody. I'm Celine.
Especially on your 2-hour car drive. That's got to get.
Usually I'm like
an encore or something.
Podcast, murder, this and that. Today, strictly Christmas music. I tell you who has a really good Christmas album, Sia.
Really?
My best friend Brittany turned me onto it a few years ago, and it holds up.
Huh. I'll have to put that on the aux when I'm driving home.
It's so good. Do you ever go back to like the Christmas albums that you grew up with?
Yeah, because then I went down. I'm like, Cheetah-licious Christmas. That stuff's good too. The Cheetah Girls.
Allie and AJ had a good.
Yes.
They had a good one. My mom would always have us listen to Trisha Yearwood had a good one, and so that was good. And the John Denver and the Muppets Christmas album. I am not joking. Fire. Oh, there are some bops on that album.
Do you play Christmas music around your house with like the kids and stuff?
Yeah.
Do they have any ones that they're like, yeah?
They love Dominic, the Italian Christmas donkey. Dominic, yeehaw, the Italian Christmas donkey. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
I guess I do like Milikaliki Maka is.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I used to think it said Melikaliki Maka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. Turns out it's Hawaii's way.
Or wise.
Yeah, well, it is pretty wise, too, if you're from Hawaii.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Kenny Chesney, All I Want for Christmas is a Real Good Tan.
Really? Oh, yes. Listened to that yesterday.
That one takes me back.
He doesn't mind if it's white Christmas as long as it's white sandy beaches.
Yeah, right. Good one.
Good one, Kenny. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah, so we're just feeling festive over here.
I am finally in the Christmas spirit.
I am too.
And I like that. And I got to say, there's an impending snowstorm situation. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, just like on the cusp of reaching us.
Yeah.
I'm not excited, though, because I'm heading to the Chiefs game this weekend. And the winter vortex is going to have a high of 12.
But cold is better than,
Yeah, I hope there's no wind.
Yeah.
The wind will suck. That Friday's supposed to be high of like 3.
It's going to be cold. But you're going to leave after the snowstorm comes through, then you'll be on the road.
Yeah, I don't know. Plans have not been determined.
I should leave tomorrow.
I guess I could.
Just get on down there.
Get on down to
Get
KC.
on down there and get settled.
Yeah.
And just be cozy.
I know. My mom almost messaged the Airbnb people, like, is it set up for Christmas? Like, do you guys have a Christmas tree? Because she's like, wants to be a Christmas tree.
That just warms my heart. I love Christmas.
Yeah, I'm excited to finally get in the spirit. Like I was saying, like all the way here, Christmas music.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop.
Oh no, I couldn't stop. And there is snow outside, so that makes me happy.
That helps.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have any special Christmas plans?
We always do Christmas Eve at my grandma's, and then we do Christmas Day. Do open presents, but I mean this year we get to open presents at our own home, which I'm really excited about. And then we'll have my mom and dad, my brother come over, and then we'll go to my other grandparents for lunch. So it's kind of a marathon, but it's good.
I can sustain.
I can. I'll be fueled up on wine and
Put a little something good in your eggnog and you're
yeah.
on your way.
No, I've started making my grocery list because I got to have eggnogs on there. Wine.
I do like a good spiked eggnog.
Me too.
Or spiked hot chocolate. That's my shtick.
Cedar Ridge bourbon, bourbon, I would call that, goes really well in eggnog. FYI. Shout out to Cedar Ridge. So good.
Thank you for making our spirits bright.
Yes. Yes. Get that Yule log lit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year while you're listening to this. Yeah. Everyone's going to be 5 pounds heavier when this is in their ears.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know I am. I fasted yesterday for a bit. I've continued the fast. I'm usually eaten by now. I'm like shaky.
Yeah, so who knows how this episode's going to go.
Wild. Full disclosure, this is a re-record.
Yeah, it is. Because, you know, some things are just not good the first time. Mm-hmm. And we were sitting back after we recorded the first time and we're like, you know, we could be better.
We could always be better.
Yeah.
And we have the time, the people, and the resources to do it. So
not sure about the energy.
Yeah, I don't know about the energy again. Like I haven't eaten and I'm really getting kind of hungry. If this were Melanie sitting right here, she'd shut it down, eat, then re-record. She gets hangry and she's the first to admit it. And I love that.
I love that about her. She's very authentic in that way.
She is, truly. Truly. Well, welcome back to Jealous Podcast. You're probably expecting like a full-blown episode, but actually we have even more exciting things to talk about today. Drum roll, please.
That was a drum roll for you all.
Yeah, that was a really good drum roll.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you've probably noticed, especially if you subscribe and I guess it's follow now to the podcast, that we've been kind of few and far between lately, and there's a reason for that, and that's because we're gearing up for new and exciting things.
Yes, so many exciting things coming up, not only just like for 2023 in general, I guess, just creating a new strategy and what content we want to deliver to you guys. And that involves rearranging some things, elevating some things, and creating some things.
Exactly. So Jealous Podcast, as you know, it was a weekly podcast. It was supposed to be a weekly podcast, but we got busy here and there. But we are transitioning Jealous Podcast to a monthly format. So very, very exciting. And along with that, even more exciting news, Brandon is going to be rejoining the podcast.
Yes, that's the best part of the news.
That is the best part. So, he has been doing his thing, leading the business from here, there, and everywhere. And so just getting a little more visibility to him and hearing his stories. And I know he has a huge list of incredible guests that he's going to bring on. So we're going to be recording the first monthly here soon. Mm-hmm. And then with that, just looking back on Jealous, I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for listening and supporting and for even being on. What a fun project Jealous Podcast has been.
It was cool, not only like getting the whole company involved, but in hearing people that they're jealous of, but just getting to meet so many. I only did it in the stint when you were on maternity leave, but getting to meet so many cool people and have so many people come into our space and see what we do, and it was truly, it's really cool. I'm excited to see where it goes to because of that. Oh, definitely.
And just even how it got started, I don't know how much we talked about it on here because we just did it, but it was the pandemic. It was I always joke, it was our pandemic baby. We had thrown around this idea of a podcast where, we're creatives. We sit in this small space. We always see what other creatives are doing or, non-creatives. And we're like, God, I'm so jealous of them. I'm so jealous of how they do what they do. And then we thought, we should start a podcast about that. So that was probably a 1.5 year conversation that we had. We bounced around.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
We didn't just flip the switch. We talked about it. Everyone was on board.
Because you started at the old office, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
1.5 years.
Yeah. And it was just like, oh, yeah, we could add that. We could add that. And so this format was just developing. No one really wrote anything down. And I think it's because we were like, well, if we write it down, then we have to do it. It's just like saying your goals out loud. If you say them out loud, then you're going to be held accountable and you have to do it. And I think a lot of people are like, oh, someday. Well,
and there's a fear associated with that,
There's a huge fear because, with your goals, there's also the opportunity for failure. But
and also, then because you're always focused on the failure, but you're also, you neglect the opportunity for growth too.
Exactly.
And
so
that's what Jealous became.
That is exactly what Jealous became. The pandemic hit. We were all sent home. I came back. I don't know. I must have just been really overwhelmed with having 2 kids at home. Sent them back. I came back to the office. Sam was there waiting. Brandon was there, and he said, "We have to do this podcast. There's no better time than the present." And so we did. We had Courtney Kinzer as our first guest. All of the George Floyd protests were going on. Mm-hmm. The world was just an interesting place. It still is.
Yeah.
But that was a huge moment. And we sat him down and we really, had that conversation. And I mean, the format changed from when it started, but we did it. And it's just been cool to see how it's grown. And now it's taking another step forward. And it's so exciting to let it live on and be put on this pedestal that it deserves, because looking back over 90 people, 90 plus people.
Yeah. 95, 96?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
How many cool, amazing, unique stories. It's just, it's neat. So, again, thank you all for the support. And I'm really, really looking forward to where it's going to go next.
Yeah, because it's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. No. No. And that being said, I'll do the drum roll for you, because I'm really excited for Shelby and this opportunity too. Okay.
We're launching a new podcast. Mackenzie and I are going to be hosting a new show on the Bing Bang Network called the Bing Bang Download, where we're going to be sharing our marketing advice and tips and strategies with you all, so we can all grow our businesses together in 2023 and beyond.
And beyond, yes. So we already do the Bing Bang Download, the newsletter, and that comes out every other Tuesday. So it's just filled with tips and motivation and inspiration. And so we had so much success with that, and we've had so many conversations started because of that. We're like, we just need to take this thing on the road. And what better place to do it? Again, we have the time, we have the people, we have the resources, and I have to say we have the expertise. Not to brag. Yeah. But why not? And we just want to be able to provide even more value to people that need it. I mean, I was doing the dishes the other day. I was just thinking about it. I was like, marketing is a difficult job, because no, it's not a brain surgeon. However, no, I'm just kidding.
Give me a knife, a butter knife.
But do you ever feel so exhausted at the end of the day or at the end of a week?
Like your brain is burned out. Yeah. Yeah,
and you think about that. Why? Well, we are constantly being tasked with coming up with the new, the different, a new way to do something, a different way to do the same old thing. I mean, it takes a lot of energy and just brain power and people skills and strategy. And that is hard. And we understand how, as a creative, especially if you hold that creative marketing position within a company where maybe you're not surrounded by other creatives, it's like, who do I go to like bounce these ideas off of? And that's kind of where this came from.
Yeah, that's something else I'm really excited about, is the community aspect that will be involved with it, because we all want to grow together. Like, yes, we'll lead the train, but we can all learn from each other in this whole marketing world, because it's overwhelming. It's people want a result. They kind of undervalue the marketing strategies, and they just see this big result that they want. And they don't think about all the work that it takes to get there. So we get that. We know the work it takes, and we want to help you get there. So we're going to be joining you weekly on Tuesdays.
And it's going to be a ton of fun, really short, digestible episodes where you can turn it on your drive to work, on your way home, on a walk. It's just going to be very digestible. You'll be able to laugh with us at the beginning. Hopefully no tears. Laugh, cry,
no
sweat.
Guarantees.
No guarantee. And then hopefully just have some really good takeaways that you feel good about, putting into your own strategy or your own, daily life.
Yeah.
No quotes. You can, maybe. I can't promise there won't be any quotable moments.
Oh my gosh. I just imagine those, those in school, they would have those motivational posters that were super cheesy.
Hang in there with the cat.
That's what we need.
Or wait, not hang in there. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it like the mountain, and it says determination. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
us.
That's
us.
definitely us.
Toaster.
Oh, my gosh. So that's very exciting. We have been working on this just internally and putting together the format and the strategy. And again, this is going to be super interactive. We want to engage with you a ton on our social channels and in that way. So
yeah, and if you have any topics or questions that you do want us to talk about or hit on, just send us a DM or shoot us an email. You can send us a DM at itsbingbang on Instagram or an email at info@itsbingbang.com.
yes,
We'll respond and we'll talk.
we will definitely respond.
I always respond in the DMs.
Did you just reveal who's behind our social media account? Nobody knew.
It's a secret.
And nobody could tell. Oh, that's great.
That's me.
That is so great.
That's me.
Well, yes, our plan, and we're right on track. The first episode will hit February 7th.
Yep.
So those first couple are great. You know, we
It's laying the foundation.
Yeah.
We're laying the foundation for what we're going to build.
I know.
How? That was a poster.
That was. You have to start with a strong foundation. And it's just like,
yes.
Oh, man. So.
And then also The Jealous, its first episode will come out on that Monday, February 6th.
That Monday. Yep.
First Monday of every month, I think, is what we're moving forward with.
Yes. So get ready. We will be putting out that first teaser episode so then you can go follow the show and make sure that you are all ready to go from once that first one comes out. And we are so excited.
I'm so excited to see where this takes us, kind of like how Jealous started and where we're at now. I can't wait to look back in a couple years and be like, we did the dang thing.
We did it. We did it. I really can't talk about it without smiling because I just think it was the natural next step. And I'm so glad to have you right here with me.
We got this.
We got this. We got there.
Always do.
Always do. Amazing, everybody. Well, you take care. Again, this is a shorty. What? We're at 18 minutes.
I know.
Not even.
Should we blabber on about anything else?
I think that's where we got into trouble the last time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It really was. I don't even, my mind, if there's like a dull moment and I can go this way, I'll go.
Yeah.
But I'll work on that. People. Unless you like that.
We have a format, and we are going to stick through, because what's more comfortable and cozy than a nice format? Nothing.
With Oh Holy Night in the background. Full circle.
Okay.
We have the same effect.
Yeah, definitely. You guys get ready. It's going to be an amazing 2023. I hope your Christmases and your New Year's were great and everyone's safe, happy, and healthy. And
here's to growing our businesses together.
Here's to doing it.
Bye.
Bye.